An open letter to the occupation and city. The night before the announced Sam Adams press conference, I removed my tent, cleaned my area, and officially left the camp. I am still visiting, but will honor the eviction notice Saturday at midnight. I propose we take down everything, clean, leave the camp, and withdraw peacefully. Let's show the city we can unoccupy just as fast as we occupied with minimal damage to the park. This will make it easier for us to reoccupy again downtown or somewhere else. If you have a place, just go there. Why would you camp outside if you don't need to? Let's encourage the street families and homeless to go where they would have gone if they weren't at the occupation. Some will go to shelters and others back to the street. This is better than jail. We can do outreach to those who go back to the street. We can use our donated food resources to prepare meals for them and deliver them to them. We can use our medic team to provide medic services to them. We can use our Occupy movement to hold occupation donation drives in parks around the city to get necessary supplies like sleeping bags, tents, tarps, blankets, and socks to give to the houseless. This will simultaneously accomplish much needed outreach both to the houseless populations around the city and to people who would like to support us. We can connect them and foster a community of sharing. These people will be occupying other spaces, but much of it will be alone behind dumpsters or in groups on empty lots and under bridges. Let's go out in affinity groups and form a ring of protection around them to prevent them from being harmed. Originally, our intention was to fight corruption on Wall Street, but our occupation was destroyed by three forces. First was our prejudice against the houseless. Any occupation we set up will be dominated by those already occupying in that area. If we know these people, we start with a strong community and be able to know the difference between those truly in need and those preying on others. The second force is groups ignorant of or unwilling to commit to a strict discipline of nonviolence. If we simply step out of the way, we will be performing a judo move where instead of taking on the blunt force of the state, we will allow it to strike our enemy who chooses to foolishly remain in the camp and fight. The police have already said they will hold whoever they arrest as long as possible. And there are people in the camp who want to take on the police. Why should we stand in their way? Lastly, the forces of the right use negative media attention to criticize the problems in the camp. But if we are helping people, how can the right criticize us? They would look like jerks. How can you be against helping people? If we do this, we should have no problem setting up our next occupation. In fact, we could probably just ask to use whatever space we desire. If it was not granted, the people would probably support us again. We can use this space both build community and advocate for our broader political aims. Let's take the goodwill of the city that has been given us and pay it forward. This is more effective than fighting directly against the powers that protect the system of ownership. It is also the right thing to do. We cannot let the houseless people who stood with us go unprotected. Let's stand with them in true solidarity. Occupy your heart. Take care of each other. Peace and love.